This video will be reaction to the discussion of My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 20. The reaction is now going to commence. Okay, let's see. They didn't switch the opening, or at least I didn't see it being switched, so it would be awesome if they actually switched the opening for this arc. Oh? Oh. Huh. Okay. He's also a normal. What? Oh, he's not a normal. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Definitely. Right. Ooh. Of course. That's interesting, the direction. Yep, he's just tanking it, Dabby. Makia? Huh. Okay. He installed a word, or is he just that obsessed? Right. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Whoa. This again? So the doctor has that quirk. I guess a normal factory for special normals? Yeah. Okay. Doctor. Every single one? Oh. Are the hands? Okay. Okay. So this is obviously not the guy that told Deku. We'll see, we'll see. I doubt that will be relevant. Yeah. Ooh, that's so. Okay. Oh. Shigaraki backstory? Well, more of it, obviously enough. He still had his face. Tenko. Yeah, I remember this whole speech. It looks like a room at UA. Kinda. Yikes. Oh. Oh. Wow. Shigaraki is also a mutation. Of course he is, makes a lot of sense. Yeah. This is actually some awesome visuals. Yeah, clearly enough. So you understand that? This actually looks pretty cool. It is. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, he has. How? That's an interesting statement, Shigaraki. Oh. I do love the state. It's interesting that... We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, so you need to outpower him? Gotcha, so it's a test. Indeed. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh! Okay. Johnny. Okay. Johnny, eh? Your future king. My Villain Academia. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, you okay, that's cool. Okay, training arc for the villains. I love that. Oh, a clone. Makes sense. Why not use it? Ooh. Right. Month and a half. Okay. That's insane. Alright. 3 hours of sleep. 2 days of non-stop fighting. Alright. Okay. Right. Yeah. So, is he also testing him? Well. Alright. Why are you here? Huh. Shiz. So why are you here? Because you just want to belong? Yeah, good question. Yeah. Yeah, he does. Oh. What? Wow. What is this ringtone, by the way? Huh? Nomo? Huh? Oh! Interesting. The fingers appear. Redestro. Oh, they captured him? Okay. Yeah. I mean, I doubt they care enough about him, but okay. Oh. Wow. Wow. Alright. Yeah, that's insanity. Yeah. That's so. Oh? Okay. I mean, you don't do that, so. Good question. Right. What are you gonna do, Shigaraki? Oh. True. I like how we're actually following them as if they're the protagonists. I love that. And yes, that was fair considering the name of this episode. Oh. He's panicking. Oh. Right. Are they gonna bring him there? Oh. Right. Oh. Okay. Oh. What's the plan? Right. Alright. Oh, gotcha. Yeah? Huh. Indeed. Huh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. What an unfitting opening for this new arc. But okay. Actually, no, I think the ending is fitting. To be fair though, I haven't watched the opening, so I'm not even certain about that. But hey, My Villain Academia. Wasn't this an exciting episode of My Villain Academia? I think it really was. So it was actually very nice to see the main yeah, it was nice to see the main character of this new show. And I really like the characters, they're fun. I do enjoy that we're getting more context on all of them. And this is definitely an arc that is kind of necessary if they want us to care more about the villains. And just their general perspective to understand them better, so on and so forth. So I do enjoy the fact that they're giving us maybe a whole season with them, or rather to the end of the season with them. Clearly enough, they are going to Deika City, I think? I can't remember. The time is kind of switched around a little bit, mostly because we know what's happening. And we know that Shigaraki is gonna succeed and the villains and Liberation Army are gonna work together. So yeah, Shigaraki has a test in order to deal with Gigantomachia. And we learn that Gigantomachia is just an obsessed creature that really loves all for one. And also, he's not a normal. He's actually a person who has enough stamina that he can take on quirks, multiple quirks, without being turned into a normal. A complete and utter monster. I really don't know where things are gonna go with him. So for now we know that he has super strength and he can change his size. Pretty much that's about that. Clearly enough, I'm assuming that he has insane durability and stamina, as the doctor said. So yeah. For now it's not insanely impressive, but then again, just with super strength, All Might was able to beat All for One, so we'll see. Now, the episode as a whole, I actually really enjoyed it, and I just really enjoyed. Oh yeah, chair. I'm sitting on a very interesting chair, to be honest. But yeah, the episode as a whole was definitely enjoyable, and I really do hope that this arc is at least 5 episodes, because I would love to know more about all the characters that are just in the oh my goodness, League of Villains. There we go. Because obviously enough, we didn't have anything on Shigaraki and we got his backstory. And we are gonna know also Dabi's backstory. I know he's gonna have his own thing, but yeah, Dabi can be ignored because he's clear he's going to have his own arc eventually. Also, we did confirm that there are multiple high ends that have been created, and they might not be complete, but clearly enough they're gonna be ready eventually. Which is insane because Endeavor at full power and Hawks were needed in order to take down one of those things. So yeah, that's actually insane. And the thing that I'm hoping for is that the high end they used was actually special in some sort of way, and the other ones are weaker. But hey, we also found more about the Doctor. We know what's kind of gonna happen in the future. But because all of that is probably gonna be mentioned later, I'm gonna talk about generally the most important thing right now. I actually really appreciate Shigaraki in this episode. I do like. I guess I'm gonna talk a little bit about his backstory first. So obviously, his backstory is literally Ares. Eri? Ares? Not Ares. Just I mean I think it is Eri. I know her name is Eri. And yeah, it's absolutely the same. Offerman said it. He simply had a mutation, and with his mutation, he destroyed all of his family, even his pet. And yep, those are the hands. The hands are literally his family, and those were a gift from All for One and the Doctor. Isn't that nice? What a great guardian. Such an amazing parental figure, don't you think? And yeah, all of a sudden you understand why Shigaraki turned out the way he did. Honestly, Eri would have turned into something similar. Yeah, it's actually scary how similar Eri and Shigaraki are. And I do wonder why that's gonna be something that will definitely be brought up in the future. In the long future. Maybe when Eri enters UA as well. And she becomes one of the students. But hey, till that day comes, let's just talk about after the backstory, which I personally enjoyed. Very simple, and I would love to see more of the stories of other people that have mutation quirks, because clearly enough mutation quirks can end up being quite insane. After all, from what I learned, apparently they assumed that Deku's quirk was also a mutation. That's why they accepted him having no not having a quirk for someone and then it just appearing. So that is very curious. The mutations and is every single mutation that appears like that. I mean, mutations happen in the body all the time, and we know that quirks are genetical. So yeah, genetic. I mean, so yeah. I don't know. I would love to see more cases and more examples because for now it seems that every quirk that has appeared from mutation is insane. But what I really appreciate in Shigaraki's just general philosophy and everything he said, I don't know whether he lied about it, but yeah, he wants to destroy everything that breathes, makes enough sense. Best villain motivation and goal. And I do really enjoy that everyone else noticed that he was actually having fun while Gigantomachia was chasing him. That was actually super enjoyable. And yep, the comparisons that he actually chases after his own dream and wants to achieve it. That is so nice, isn't it? Isn't it nice to have a motivated main character with goals and aspirations for a better future? There we go. But yeah, as I said, a line to me that maybe it might have been a follow-up line, but it might have been a lie on Shigaraki's end. But I personally believed it where not Tomura, oh my goodness, Toga asked, what is Shigaraki gonna do to those that they want to protect or care about? And he said that he doesn't care. He can make exceptions for his comrades. And that is an interesting statement. I really want to see whether Shigaraki actually cares about his friends. I think he does because they did show in the League of Villains the first time that they took out Magna, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty positive that everyone was angry and they wanted revenge and they did care. So, yeah, for now, the biggest thing I'm getting, and it was mentioned a couple times through different lines, where this is a place where they belong. And this is kind of more important than all villain aspirations, than more than anything else. So, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. There's so many interesting things that can happen with this arc that I'm just insanely excited. And apparently, from what I hear, it is gonna be an amazing arc. So, that's the video there. You can subscribe to my channel there. And I hope you enjoyed as much as I did.